The woman couldn't believe what she had just seen. Right before her eyes, her husband was holding on to someone she once considered her closest friend as they walked into a hotel together. Instead of confronting them immediately, she quietly led her son upstairs, determined to catch them in the act. But what she didn't expect was that her son would secretly warn his father. By the time she reached the room, it was completely empty. Her son even scolded her, telling her she was being paranoid. Doubt started creeping into her mind. Had she really misunderstood what she saw? Just as she was about to leave, a faint sound came from behind the curtains, heart pounding. She stepped forward, but before she could pull them open, her son grabbed her hand. At that moment, she knew she had to see the truth for herself. With one swift motion, she yanked the curtain aside, and there they were. The betrayal she feared most was real. The man she had built a life with didn't even try to explain. Instead, he laughed coldly, belittling her and making it clear that she no longer had a place in his world. There were bigger things at stake, and she simply didn't fit into his plans anymore. For a moment, she felt numb, but what they didn't know was that she was far from powerless. Papers were thrown in her face, urging her to sign. Even the person she had always trusted stood against her, saying it was for the best. Without hesitation, she picked up the pen, but as soon as she did, everything changed. The truth she had never even considered was suddenly laid before her. It was a game, a carefully crafted lie that had stolen everything from her. Betrayal upon betrayal unraveled before her eyes. The life she had been living was nothing more than an illusion. As she struggled to stand her ground, she was met with nothing but mockery. A single bill was tossed at her feet as if to remind her of her place, but they had no idea who they were really dealing with.